What is up, everybody? Welcome to Sunrise Gaming. Today we're doing something a little bit different than we normally do. We're going to do a how-to video, as the title states, and we're going to show how to make vehicles in Crossout for PS4. First thing we're going to do is, we're going to completely destroy this car. In order to do that, you're going to have to... I haven't actually figured out. Oh, that's an easy way. So remove all parts, and now let's start with the carriage. There are several different ways that you can do this. First way you can do it is to go vehicle auto assembly, hit yes, and it'll randomly make a car for you. If you go and hit left trigger, you get all your details about it. Right now you can see that the power score is 1655 with a durability of 675 points. That stands for how strong the vehicle actually is. The total parts, how many parts you are allowed on it. Each part counts for a part. The gun is one, and everything else is another one. Then you have your energy. Now, with this chassis, the Docker, you are only allowed 7 energy points. Everything takes up different points. As you can see here, the AC-43 Viper autocannon takes up an energy drain of 4. With this body, you only have a total of 7, so be conservative. Now, I'm not a big fan of the way that this came out, so what we're going to try and do is we're going to go left trigger again, and we're going to delete all parts. Auto assembly, and let's see what it does this time. As you can tell, it's a little bit different this time. It still used the same chassis, but a different look. Now this one is it added a couple of different parts to it. One of them is the B1 Aviator booster. Again, it's just as the name says, it's a booster. Then you have your car jack. What your car jack does is it allows you to flip yourself over if you have been turned upside down. Again, you have your sledgehammer. As you see, it says not for sale. It is a non-tradable part. It takes an energy drain of 3. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of this, so we're going to change it a little bit. This time, instead of taking everything off of it, I'm just going to remodel it and keep the main body parts of it. Now, if you look here, there's a few different different items here. The wonderful thing about Crossout is you can categorize it. We'll start with our frames because that's what we need. Now, as you go, you have different chassis that you are allowed to use. The Duster is one of them. It is a light cabin. The Gorilla, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not going to try. I'm going to make a fool of myself trying to say it. It's not the greatest one. Again, only 7 energy points. Huntsman, 8. The Sprinter also has 8. So far, I have been using this one, the Wave Run. It's a medium chassis. As you notice, it's blue rather than the normal white. If you look here, you've got your base parts. That's just for your rarity. It just shows how hard it is to find it, and as you get better rarity, it means better outcome. Now, as you've seen, this one I want it was a blue one. So we'll filter it for blue and put it on.
Sorry.
You can actually we'll move it back just a little bit. I do not want these wheels though, so we will take the wheels off. So as you see, we have a very basic frame right now. There isn't much to it, and right now all we have is a frame, a 4x4 frame, well, a couple 4x4 frames, and a 2x4 frame. We are going to remove the 2x4, take off the category for that, take off the frame rating, or the rarity rating, sorry, and we will look at the 6x4. Just to give it a little bit of a longer chassis so that we can do more things to it. Now remember, you do have a part count, so be conservative. On this one I have 44 parts and I am already using 5. Now you need to start building your car. Best way to start is to put your steering on it. We will move the chassis back just one piece, sorry, and continue with the wheels. Now, as you notice here, I'm using the medium wheels, but I am using the medium wheels ST. That just means that they are the steering ones. You also have basic medium wheels. They just go straight, so you get to choose whether you want to drive in front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or all wheel drive. If you want all wheel drive, you need to have every single one of them working as a steering wheel. Okay, I now have the wheels on it. I am up to 9 out of 44 parts. Now what we are going to do is we are going to put a weapon on it to start with. I've been using the AC, well, what's this called? The AC-43 Viper. It is a auto cannon with a high amount of damage. What is up to whoever is watching me? Say hello, make a comment, make yourself known. We're just showing how to make cars right now. Okay, so now we have the vehicle on, not the vehicle, but the gun on here, so let's make the rest of the vehicle. You have a few different things in it you can choose from and different ways in that you can design it. As we look down here, we see more of the parts, which will increase the durability of the vehicle, which increases the hit points that it's added. Now, we look at this, the best way now we can probably do this. Actually, can we make the back a little bit wider? That's what I want to do. So actually, we're just going to take this off from it and restart that. Put the car up. This is also another function I like about Classo. You can lift the car in order to be able to see it a little bit better. Really, guys? Why are you laying on the floor? I'm also going to, as we're doing this, so I'm also going to add 2 frames to the side to give myself a little bit of a wider space. Next thing we're going to start doing is we are going to start making the actual frame now. We'll put a left crutch on it just to help out a bit. Left crutch is simply just to add a little bit of durability to your vehicle. If it's on the left side, you want to use the left. If it's on the right, you want to use the right. Very simple. Also, make sure you line everything up properly, unlike what I just did. There we go. We will put the side doors on now just to give ourselves a little bit more protection. Move that one in, move that one in, move that in, and then grab another door. I just remembered I forgot to put the wheels on, so I'm going to just quickly add those. What?
I just do it.
Whatever.
You can stay, okay?
You can go out.
Yeah, I just figured he could stay. Are you live streaming twice?
No.
I had 2 live streams on.
Yes. Remember Mom needed me? So, I've got the wheels up now. We just need to finish making the rest of the vehicle. So what I'm adding right now are melee weapons pretty much. They're very useful. It's for impact damage. Best way to do it, because if you build your car right, you will end up going up on top of them. Therefore, you want the blade slicing down on them. Now, what else do we need? We still need to finish the body. At this point, what you're trying to do while you're doing this is just make sure that the inside of your vehicle will be protected. So as you see, I've pretty much made myself a little bit of a cover with using the minivan side doors. However, do not forget about the part count. At this point, what I will add now is some more weapons. Yes, you can still get damaged. Even though you have protected the inside, you can still get damaged. As the vehicle starts getting destroyed and shot at, it will lose some integrity. So try and keep that in mind. I'm just going to remodel this real quick. by putting a what am I thinking of? A 4x4 on the front. Normally I wouldn't do this, but however I am trying to make a more structurally intact vehicle while still keeping myself. It still takes more for damage to hit. No, not necessarily. It depends on what type of vehicle you are up against and how the owner has created his vehicle. At this point, I'm just going to put another. What am I thinking of? A little bit more support on the front because there's not really much keeping everything together. Actually, we're not going to use that right now. What we'll use is a short strut. Pretty much what that is doing is just adding an extra welding point to it. Thank you for the like. Don't forget to share. What is up to the other person watching me? Say hello, make a comment, make yourself known. Okay, now I have two weapons on share done. Sweet, thank you. Currently, I have two weapons on this vehicle. I have the AC-43 Reaper, and the Spitfire shotgun. This one is for long range. This one is for short range. However, this one is quite damaging at close range. Now the way we're going to do the back, as you notice, we still have 3 energy points, 2 guns on it. Let's see what we can do. Want another weapon onto the front of this somewhere. Now I still have one more part, so I will, actually this one we're going to play around with. So we're going to go from the R1 Breezer to the RS1 Ruby to the radio. Actually the radio doesn't take up power, so we'll put the radio on. I like stacking things in places where they're not really in my way and I can still work around them. For example, the way I'm doing this right now, the radio is just in on the back, kind of up out of the way. We will also add a fuel barrel to the side. The fuel barrel, as simple as it says, it allows more fuel in mission, gives 5 liters of fuel, and does not stack with multiple barrels. It does explode, however, when it's destroyed. So in this one, you have your R1 Breezer. It is a radiator. Pretty much what it does is it cools down weapon use. So that way your weapons will not overheat as quickly or as much. Most people will end up realizing the timing on the gunning, so they are able to kind of slow down on it. What you want to do though, however, is you want to figure out a way that you are going to cover the back end. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do that yet, so I'm just kind of playing around real quick. Oh, how do I want to do this? We'll put that on there because it gives me an extra loading point. We're going to look for the fenders now. That's as basic as it sounds. It is a fender. It pretty much just protects your wheel from getting shot off. It does happen often, so you want to expect it. Nope, that's not where I wanted that. There we go. It's a pretty basic and simple looking vehicle. However, it should do pretty good in battle. Again, we're going to add a little bit more cover. What do we want to use? I mean, no, actually that won't look. Now, however, the controls are a little bit touchy, so you do have to kind of try and figure out a way to play around with them. But once you get used to it, it's okay. What else do we need to add? We'll add that wheel back now. Just to add a little bit more cover. I still have 5 parts that I can use, so let's try and cover it up a bit more. Alright, so looks pretty simple. Even though it is a very, it looks more like a tank than anything, honestly. So what we're gonna do at this point is we're going to go back into the main lobby. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna show you. So if you remember before the power rating, I don't remember what my power rating was before, but that's okay. I now have a power rating of 3131 with a durability of 860 points. I have 1 part that I can use left with an energy of 10 out of 10. Now there is a mass of how much your chassis is able to hold and your frame rating. So, as this one says, the mass limit is 900 kilograms. I am well under that. I'm only at 4,952, which is not that bad. So, the best thing to do is to test run your vehicle. Now the vehicle that they send over here, actually hang on, I'm just gonna do this real quick. The vehicle that they put directly off to the left of your garage is the identical vehicle as your own. So if I was to look at it, looks just like mine, nothing different, except for it does not move around. Now, as I was saying, the hatch on the front of it does do damage depending on how you hit it. So you pretty much just want to kind of see how well your integrity stands up and where the low points of it is. Now, if I can find what I had just seen, hang on, where is it? Ah, yes, right here. So this is another friendly player, Jack. Gosh. Oh. Well, he was friendly, he's not anymore. So as he knows, I just lost my wheels quite badly, and I'm down to only one gun right now. So maybe this isn't the best vehicle. Now, however, before I say that it's not a great vehicle, what we're going to do is we're going to go into battle. We're going to go into a fight and see what happens. What is up to whoever has watched me? Make a comment, say hello, and make yourself known. Currently, I'm just waiting for a battle. We just created this vehicle real quick. I'm not sure how this structural integrity is going to hold up with it, but we're going to try. I have a few other vehicle designs that we can also try out, and also just kind of show. I'm also going to show you guys. I'm also going to show you guys what happens when you use a basic design that Crossout themselves have designed. What?
Sorry,
Alright, so we have already lost 2 of our weapons. So we need to protect them a little bit better.
What are you doing?
We still have all 4 of our wheels though, so that is a good thing. Okay, we did have all of our wheels. So we are now pretty much destroyed. Best thing to do at this point is quite low, run away and try and stay alive. Now, chances of this happening at this point are very low and very slim. I'm at 4 health with like a wheel and like pretty much nothing else left. I might as well just sit here. Oh no, this guy's gonna destroy us right here. Oh, never mind, our teammate helped us out.
I'll get you, my pretties, and your little dogs, too. Coming out. Say hello to my little friend.
So the base has been captured, therefore we have won. The two ways that you can win those battles is either to A, eliminate the enemy team, or B, capture the base. Now I'm gonna go back to the garage because I did not like that vehicle design that much. What is this? What is this thing? So we have now reached repetition level 8 with the engineers faction. I'll explain that either in this video or a following video. Yes, I know what the market is. That's wonderful. Cool. Great. Didn't need to know. Okay, so we see now that held up in battle. It was not the greatest thing. So we're going to go remove all parts. Instead of building another whole vehicle, I'm going to go over here to my blueprints. There are 3 different categories here. The ones that you have saved yourself, the faction ones, and pack blueprints. The pack blueprints, normally you must pay for them. As you see here, it says purchase and then buy pack. I don't want that because I'm not buying a pack. Engineers, Viper, and Workhorse, Viper, and the starter car. So pretty much this is what the starter car would look like. Very basic, dinky little thing. It's not that great. The Warhorse, or Workhorse, sorry. As you see, now is pretty much what I was making, just a little bit differently with a different design on the front of it, or a different cabin on the front of it. So let's go saved, new blueprint 4. And assemble. Now just saying that I was missing a part there, because when I had built this before, I did have all the parts. I believe I've sold a part now. Let me just check my storage. Yeah, I've sold a part now, so I don't actually have that one, which is okay, which is a flag. However, I am going to change this design a little bit, not majorly, just a little bit. By removing the back end of this, removing these wheels, and adding 4 medium steering wheels, or 2 medium steering wheels. As you can see, I'm already up at my max energy rating, which is okay. We're going to stick a radio right there on the back in that wall. How many parts do I have? I've got 8 parts. Okay, let's make this thing a little bit stronger. You can use gun mounts to put your guns on top of. As you see, I pretty much had the same little setup that I did. The Spitfire with the AC-43 Reaper, and then the Sledgehammer, which is not for sale. Now instead of using the Sledgehammer, because it is a short ranged weapon. Now it's also saying in the very back of the cabin. We're going to get rid of it and exchange it for the LM54 cord. Pretty much what that will allow me to do is put another weapon on top with an extra energy part. I'm sorry, my nose is really itchy right now, guys. I don't know why. So that's why I'm sitting here scratching my nose a lot. So as I was mentioning before, we have the car jack. That's just to help you if you flip over. It's pretty tanky, so I doubt we're going to flip over, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. We're going to move those up one, and then add another fender to the side of this. And then we'll put a... what am I thinking of? Where are the van doors? Oh. Why is my nose so itchy? So I'm just opening that decor case right now. It's gonna show me what decoration piece I get. Oh cool, brake lights. Don't really need it, but that's kind of cool. Later on, if I want, I can sell it, which is awesome. I still can't find the van doors. Are they on? Oh, that's why. The van doors are already on here. What do I have on the inside? Oh, we already have a radio. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to make it a little bit more structurally intact. I've got a few parts that I can use left. So we're just gonna move that one from the front to back, and move that one from the front to back. I'm honestly not too worried about the radio or that. Chances of that being hit are pretty low. However, what I am worried about is this fuel bill. I don't really feel like having it explode on me while I'm trying to drive. So we're just gonna duck it down out of the way a bit more. And I've got two parts left. So as you see, the top is still uncovered a little bit. That doesn't really worry me too much. However, what I am gonna do is a canvas roof, just to give it a little bit more. And then we will take the radiator grill. It's not the best solution, but however, it is a solution. Oh, that didn't go near where I want it. There we go. So now, as you can see, I have the gas tank covered up. The back of it is covered up a little bit better. I'm hoping that that gun doesn't fall off or get shot off, but let's see how it does. So it does have quite a bit of pushing power to it. However, the only dilemma right now is we are stuck. There we go. So it actually took me a little bit to destroy that, which is good. It shows me that the integrity of it is quite good, or quite strong, sorry. So these are just, you're supposed to use them for sniper vehicles, so now you can practice your aim on them and see how far you can get. What we'll do is we'll see. So even from here, actually let me back up to the other marker. No, not this one. Right, this one. Right there. So I can barely see it. However, I am still hitting it. Keeping in mind that my front weapon is a shotgun. The weapon in the middle is a long-range auto cannon. And then the top one is a... pretty much it's a machine gun. It's not the greatest machine gun, but it is a machine gun. Oh, I wasn't even... I was going after the one for 200 meters. So the hatchets do quite a bit of damage, if you just noticed. I hit the vehicle with my hatchet once, and it pretty much exploded itself. We'll try it again. Oh, this time it didn't do much. That time we got 52 damage on it. And the hatch just took off the back of the trailer. So if you do this right, sorry about that, guys. If you do the hatches right, you should be able to use them as a primary weapon rather than having to use them only for secondary. Best way to do it is to take your hatchet for wheels and other low parts. If you are able to shoot off the wheels, oh, hang on, it makes it harder for them to be able to move. At this point, this bus only has 2 wheels, so let's get rid of the rest of them. There goes 2 more. And there's no wheels. So at this point, this target would be classified immobilized and harmless. But that's okay. We don't leave survivors. So we're just gonna finish destroying them. Oh, somewhere along the line, I lost the wheel. Oops. So that's something else you always want to keep in mind. If you're losing wheels, that's not a good thing. Oh. Uh-oh. And this is definitely not a good thing. So this goes back to when I was saying, it's better to have 4 steering wheels rather than having 2 front, 2 rear. I've got 4 wheels right now. I did have 6. Thankfully, I've got all of mine being all-wheel drive, so I'm still able to drive. I've lost half my vehicle though, which is not the greatest thing, but it's probably just from me running into things so much. Okay, I can't get in there, so we'll just do that. So let's go try a different vehicle. So before we do that, oh boy. I'm gonna try and sell. It wants me for some reason to sell 100 scrap metal on the website, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. What this does is it explains how much the buyer has to pay for whatever you are getting, or whatever you're selling, sorry, and then how much you'll get back. There is a market fee. The lower your price goes down, the lower the fee goes down, which is great. I'll be nice and make the guy only have to pay $10, and I will get $9 back. Confirm the sale, and it'll notify me when it's been sold. We just got a flag, I think, so I want to check that real quick. Yeah, engineer flag. So what the engineer flag does is it enables you to make, what am I thinking of? More reputation points as you're going. The more reputation points you get, the better off you are. So let's go into a battle, and let's do it. Now with Crossout, you do get bots and you do get actual players. The way you can tell is you find your name, and so right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 real players, and not include myself. So that's actually a lot better than what we're normally stuck with. I forgot to also change the weapon layout.
I sent him back where he came from. I don't think this one's coming back up.
So we just assisted on 2 kills. Even though those 2 kills should have been ours, but that's okay.
No sleeping. Enemy on the base. We're losing people. There's no turning back now.
So as he knows, as you shoot at people, the vehicles do start to deteriorate, making it harder for him. So right now he's down to one wheel. He's pretty much going down in a circle, which is okay for me. And we're also being attacked at. What is up to everybody watching me? Say hello, make a comment, and make yourself known. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you haven't looked at the channel already, you will notice that there is a new streaming schedule that will be effective as of tomorrow, by the way. Okay, tonight I decided I didn't want to wait until 7 o'clock, so I'm doing the 7 o'clock stream tonight. Tomorrow night, though, it will, however, be at 7 o'clock. I just noticed something real quick. There we go. We are going to go... I feel like painting it. So you guys have any ideas on how I should paint this, let me know. What I am going to do though is I'm going to go like this and paint the actual guns. We're just going to paint the wheels as well because I feel like it. I'm also just making a couple changes that I noticed that I made a mistake on as we're going. Being critical does count on this because the more mistakes you make, the worse off you are on vehicle damage and that. Cause I want to make sure that everything is where you actually intended for it to be and not just really like thrown around. Okay, so that is pretty much how you make a vehicle and how you test it to make sure it's good. We'll do another test drive real quick, just because I feel like it. Oh, actually, before we do that, I want to show you guys how to change the controls for the guns. As you notice, I have the LM54 cord on the left one trigger, the Spitfire also on the left one trigger. Now, for some reason, I did not set it this way, but it did it itself. It set my AC43 Viper to my square button. I don't really like having things on different control panels. Some people prefer having different buttons to different things. I'm not that type of person. I like to just be able to hit my button and everything fire all together, because that's the way I normally set it up. So we'll go back and do another battle now and see if that helps out at all, because of the fact of the what am I thinking? Because we are now on, excuse me, on one control button rather than two. They will now all fire together. On the next video, I will be showing how to craft weapons and parts. But again, as I said, that's on the next video. Oh. I'm apologizing in advance to everyone if my top left of the screen keeps going off. I have a feeling it will. I'm not gonna say anything though yet, but if it does, I apologize in advance. Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep here. Oh, there we go. My hair is a mess. No.
Task is to capture the enemy base.
It's a geyser.
Contact.
Oh boy. So I think we're gonna fall back from it. Yep. Nope, we're done for. And so now, that was not a flaw in the designing. The flaw in this was heavy tank in comparison to my vehicle, I guess you could say. As you notice, the whole team is just kind of being destroyed right now, except for the select few. This guy's being smart. He fell back and he went to go capture the other base. As I called it, the top left side was going to be going off a lot, so I do apologize for that. So currently, this guy's the only one alive. They've figured out that he's capturing the base. Unfortunately, he's probably gonna end up dying here, but he's trying his best. No. Alright. One more game and then I gotta go, guys. So, let's try real quick. I just gotta readjust before this battle starts. There we go. Now keep in mind this vehicle is mostly made for attacking head on. So when that happens and you make a certain vehicle design, you need to keep in mind the way that your vehicle is made to hit. Therefore with mine, I know not to try and attack backwards. Oh. My stream just kicked up on my laptop real quick, so I'll just turn that off for you guys. However, what I was saying though is, when you make a vehicle design, you need to keep in mind how your vehicle is supposed to attack. For me, I know mine is a head-on vehicle. Therefore, I don't try and attack sideways, only head-on, because that is the way I've designed it. Now this is a little bit of an unfair battle because we have a, oh boy. We got missiles coming at us, we've got 4 people at us, and yeah, this is not working well. I'm down to 2 wheels also, so the way I'm having to drive this, it's a little hard. Oh, sorry, 3 wheels. I didn't see the one there. So we just got enemy destroyed real quick. Oh boy. And I'm the only one alive. Alright, so that did not work. Okay, so that is the basic how-to of making a vehicle. Next time I will go into more details of the different weapons that you can use, different chassis, the different attachments on the inside, different structure supports. It's does get confusing at points. Therefore, do every single one of you a favor and don't miss any of these videos. There's probably gonna be about 4 or 5 of them, just strictly about how-tos on crossout. I'm probably gonna have to do more than that because there's a lot to cover with this game. However, we will play it by ear on that one. I know there's gonna be at least 5, so make sure you don't miss any of them. And again, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Oh, hang on, someone just hopped on. Yo, what's good? What is good to whoever is watching me? I just noticed you hop on. If there are 3 people, okay, maybe we won't end the stream yet then. Actually, we'll just do another battle real quick since we got 3 watching. Say hello, make a comment, make yourself known. Yo, Jalish, I think is how you pronounce your name. What is good? Hello. If you are not a subscriber already, say hello and make yourself a subscriber. Click the bell, hit the subscribe button. Whoa, where did that just come from? Oh boy. Found it. Wow, this was a bad battle. Oh boy. So at this point, we got a problem. We got no weapons and 2 wheels. I don't know how this is gonna go. Say hello, everybody. Nope. We're done. we'll try another battle then, I guess. That didn't go the way I wanted it to. If we keep having people pop in, we will continue to stream for a little bit of just gameplay. But for now, we'll just we're just gonna do some gameplay real quick, and then we'll probably be hopping off soon. Oh, no mind. Alright, so everyone just left to the stream. Except for one person, which I'm assuming it's myself. Just so I can make sure audio and everything's working. So again, thank you for watching, everyone. There's gonna be about 5 videos that follow that are with this particular stream. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to stop by tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the evening to catch the next live stream. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, turn the bells on to all notifications, share the video, and comment. Thank you, take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow.